This is the Doctor, continuing the Long War playthrough in March. I'm not going to do all the missions because there are too many missions in Long War and it's going to be too tedious to record videos of everything. Instead, I'll do highlight missions, so the missions that are particularly interesting. And I have the first council mission of this playthrough, and it is going to be a bomb disposal. So I actually don't think it's that bad to roll bomb disposal in March. It might actually be easier than in April, even though your squad is weaker, because you know exactly what the composition of aliens is going to be. There's going to be 11 aliens, 3 in the Thin Man in the final wave, and 7 sectoids plus 1 Thin Man patrolling around the map. Which, you know, since they're sectoids, and just the 1 Thin Man, it's not so bad. In April, you have all Thin Men and Seekers, and so it's nasty. Plus the rewards are so good. 4 scientists, 123 credits, panic reduction. For council missions, you don't see the area of operations during deployment, but by reading the text, you gain a clue. Alien activity within a large cemetery. So I know exactly what map this is. That's actually one of the worst maps, unfortunately.
Excellent.
The large cemetery map is just hard. There's no cover, and the aliens can flank you easily. So I'm going to need to bring my best team here. So what am I going to need here? Well, I will obviously need lots of firepower. So engineer will be critical. Just throw grenades all over the place. Once again, I don't think HE grenades are the answer in March, just because they do less damage than AP grenades, and blowing cover plus a shot takes 2 actions, whereas, you know, being able to kill an alien in 1 action is really important on this map. You just need as much firepower as possible. Rocketeer will be invaluable. Terrible aim, but terrible will, but that's why I have the alien trophy on this soldier. Scout will be invaluable, mostly for, well, this scout actually has good move, but part of it is also for the, I'm going to give you SMG2, for the final wave when the lightning reflexes might matter, and a critical health threshold is 7 health. That makes it impossible for sectoids to kill you on Overwatch. And I've actually never seen early month aliens with plasma carbines do 7 damage. But that could just be because, you know, it's rare to roll 7. I'm pretty sure they can roll 7 damage. But it could just be lucky on my part, because they have to hit the Overwatch and they have to roll maximum damage. So those 2 combined makes it unlikely, but possible. And Flashbang is a good choice on this soldier. Or possibly the damage might be capped. Normally an assault would be great to bring, but my assault's in the infirmary. That's very bad. It can also be a great idea to just bring 2 infantry. So more shots is better. I'm very tempted to take this infantry. It's okay in March to not worry so much about fatigue, because you'll roll, if you don't take any damage, you'll roll between 5 to 10 days in the infirmary, which is not very bad at all in March. But if you get injured, it's going to be much, much worse. I think it's fine to do this, but this soldier is on the 12-hour timer, and it is like March 22nd. Might actually need him for a different mission objective. It's really important early on in March and April to train up a corps of corporals, rank 3 soldiers, because generally at rank 3, that's when the really good stuff unlocks for most classes. Rocketeer gets Snapshot, infantry gets either Opportunist or Ranger, engineers, well, actually engineers just need rank 2 for Sapper. Snipers get Precision Shot or Snapshot, which is huge, and so on and so forth. So, and medics get Paramedic, the new super awesome perk. But all of that is in a little bit. My point is that it can be okay in March just to push your soldiers really hard and try to get experience concentrated on a few select soldiers. That's actually, I think, the more optimal strategy. You don't want to spread experience around like I did. You want to concentrate it on like 5 or 6 super soldiers and then spread them out. Because one rank 3 soldier is probably the equivalent of like 3 or 4 rookies in terms of combat power. Maybe not like 4 rookies, maybe like 3 rookies. So something to keep in mind. Medic, I'm not gonna need medic for this type of mission just because I will bring my top sniper. Just because I intend to kill everything super quick and there aren't really many thin men to worry about. I think I'll bring a second infantry. Question is, do I want to bring him or not? If I'm gonna bring infantry, it's gonna be a higher rank one. No point in pushing this soldier. So if he gets fatigued, he'll probably be stuck in the infirmary for 10 days-ish. I mean, he is going to get, he's fatigued if I bring him. It is kind of a shame, but, you know, I'm just gonna demonstrate this mechanism, even though my inclination is actually to bring a different soldier. Now, for infantry, there are realistically 2 builds you can go. The Overwatch Storm build, which I typically don't use, or the high damage build, which is what I typically do. Basically at rank 3, if you do go to Overwatch build, you have to have covering fire, and you have to have, maybe not have to have, but lock and load is really important. And Sentinel, like, a lot of your skill choices are already locked in. And similarly, if you don't get covering fire, if you don't get the Overwatch build, then your choice is also blocked because it's pretty obvious what to go for. So you have to make your choice now. And personally, I usually do not use the Overwatch build just because Overwatch to me always seems somewhat more situational than like pure damage. +1 damage on Ranger is effective 100% of the time when you hit. And Overwatches are not guaranteed to hit, even with Opportunists, because there are enemies with lightning reflexes. Your base hit needs to be 100 to hit certain enemies, and you know, if they're flying or if they're mutons with base defense, you need even higher to be guaranteed to hit, like that, and so on and so forth. Plus, you need to take covering fire, and the way covering fire works in this game is when enemy take an action that's not hunker down and not Overwatch, you shoot at them first before they do something to you. But they get the benefits of cover. So if they're hiding behind full cover and you use covering fire, well, they still get the +45 defense and 1 DR. So, I mean, without opportunity, this skill is completely useless, because why would you ever want to take a shot at -20% penalty? So, it does give you 3 extra aim compared to, say, Executioner, which is the other good choice. Executioner also seems like situational, but you're going to be bringing things down to below 50 health a lot. It's not as situational as you think. On the other hand, like covering fire, since it locks you into Opportunists, what you're going to end up doing a lot is parking your infantry on Overwatch. And that has also a critical flaw in which you can't choose which target to die. It depends on what the AI does. So you're almost like at the mercy of what the AI does to you. As opposed, it's more reactive instead of proactive, and generally you want to be proactive. That being said, for the purposes of this playthrough, I will do 2 builds. This soldier is going to be an officer, so officers I like to make defensive. So I'm going to go with the Opportunist build on this particular soldier, just so I can show the 2 infantry builds. Personally, this is not my favorite build again, but that will have to do. His health is a little low, but that's okay. We'll bring him along. Give him sawed-off shotgun. Actually, don't think that would be necessary. I mean, honestly, if you're going to be using the covering fire build, you almost have to have like high mag clips, because you shoot and then Overwatch is just going to use up your ammo so fast. Without lock and load, it's kind of difficult to use. I'm not going to use a sawed-off on this guy, just so I get a little more move. So this guy's just going to be overwatching a lot. Again, not my favorite build, but a lot of players love it. I think it really like weakens late game when enemies are not going to be bothered by Overwatch. I was thinking about this, like, it's complicated because +1 damage from Ranger is super useful early game. It allows you to guarantee a lot more one-shot kills, whereas the Opportunist Overwatch does not do that. But towards mid-game, Ranger does weaken a bit, because when you Overwatch and hit something for, like, you rarely ever one-shot kill with infantry anymore unless you crit. And so what you need to do is often weaken it, and Overwatching allows you to weaken enemy first. I don't know. I think they can both be good builds. It's rarely difficult. It's rarely wrong to go with a choice that boosts your base damage. Like Ranger is almost always a good choice because you're gonna be using like your base weapon a lot, and a skill that works like 100% of the time is rarely a bad choice. So that's good. That's fine. Probably need more smoke. But who else can carry smoke? I think I'm gonna have to give this infantry smoke. And I do have plenty of AP grenades. Flashbangs aren't gonna be like super useful. I do want to bring some med kits. Yeah, I think that's good. One med kit on the sniper should do the trick. I have a gazillion grenades. Perfect.
We have visual.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India.
As you can see, this is the standard cemetery map. The big one as opposed to the small cemetery map. This map is one of the most challenging bomb disposal maps.
Strike one.
It's wide open, there's very little good cover.
In a cemetery of all places.
I generally like to go right.
I'd say the aliens intentionally picked the most centralized location they could find. If we don't disarm the weapon before it reaches full power,
there's something over there I can disarm right now.
Completely wiped out.
Sniper is great.
Our sensor readings indicate that the device is some sort of priming mechanism. The aliens are transferring power from it directly to the bomb itself. Disabling this power node should give you more time to find and disarm the explosive.
Alright.
New objective received.
And it's really easy for aliens to flank you on this map, unfortunately. But there's very little choice but to move out.
I've got a visual.
Fortunately, it's just two. You can see that sectoid is going to be in flanking position. Like, moving here doesn't really solve the problem, because what if you aggro another group, right? So, but there are very few good choices. And I'm just going to have to use smoke grenades aggressively. This is a covering fire soldier.
Moving.
Probably put you on Overwatch. I just realized why sectoids aren't shooting a lot. And going on Overwatch a lot, because it's due to the new pistol changes. In fact, you can see here, when you're shooting a pistol at long range, you suffer severe range penalty, like a shotgun, as opposed to, say, the assault rifle. And sectoids are suffering from that same problem, which is why they're not shooting a lot at long range. It's going to be fixed in the next beta. So, actually, because of this particular change, only for this particular playthrough, it is optimal to always fight sectoids at long range, since they can't hit you, and you can have like 30% chance to hit. They have like a 3% chance to hit me. Clearly, I have a massive superiority. So this position is just unacceptable. I think I'm gonna have to move to this row. That's the unflankable row, but it really sucks.
I'm rolling.
Yes, Commander.
Not much I can do. Hunkering won't accomplish anything.
Okay.
Well, actually, it might. Yeah, hunkering can accomplish something. It might lure that sectoid out.
I've got my eyes on.
It's gonna give me a chance. This soldier has low profile, which is awesome. This position should be fine. Low profile, I'm not super worried. And he has decent health.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
You can see when they overwatch,
Heavy fire in this
and that
zone.
sectoid just took like a 0% shot basically, so, or 1% shot. It is possible, actually that might be a 0% shot. It is possible now to have 0% shots. And this is what can happen on this map. That sectoids flank you from both sides. And this is what makes this particular map so challenging. Like, there's usually very little choice here. You have to pick one side to go, and you just have to move, because, you know, what are you going to do over here? Like, I can put an infantry up here to sort of delay them, but then what about the sectoids over there, right? So, given that I have basically no choice, I'm going to need to be super aggressive with my weapons. Not really hitting either very hard here. Let me see something. I can potentially flank that sectoid. Like right here would do the trick. I also have this sniper. So if I were talking about target to destroy, it would be that
Won't
sectoid.
even know what hit him.
May not do the trick, unfortunately, but his cover should be blown, making it trivial at this point. For the sniper to finish him off. Or at least I have a 78% chance of finishing him off.
No longer a threat.
Just gotta be super aggressive with your explosives. That sectoid's on Overwatch with his pistol penalty. There's like nothing to worry about.
Moving to
This might
position.
aggro more, but I have very little choice.
That was close.
That's why I packed a gazillion explosives. I got lucky I didn't aggro more.
Good work. That'll buy us a little more time, but you still need to find that bomb.
This soldier is going to need to hold off to this side, but as you can see, it is difficult.
Good to go.
I might be able to get a flank on that. No, this blocks line of sight. See, this is where the difficulty comes. Yeah. Sectoids could move there. They could potentially flank these positions, but at the same time, I have very little choice. The chance to kill this particular sectoid is just too good to pass up. Can't pass up an opportunity like this.
Out of the game.
Maybe I'll actually move my engineer up. It's not a bad idea.
Copy that.
Because if they move closer, I'll just grenade them.
Moving to position.
Set up a small Overwatch ambush. Don't really want to be doing Overwatch ambushes on this map, though. You need to really get a move on.
Oh, missed the target. No way that just happened.
This is acceptable. That alien more or less did exactly what I wanted it to do. Both on Overwatch. And they're both in easily flankable positions. This particular sectoid can get sawed-off shotgun blast to the face, which I'm sure it's not gonna like. I don't want to move too far out because I might aggro another group.
That's
I'm
affirmative.
not worried because of lightning reflexes. The way lightning reflexes work is now instead of 100% chance to dodge one shot, you have a chance to dodge. Well, I can't actually use a sawed-off shotgun because that sector's on Overwatch. Except, like, because he's on pistol Overwatch from long range, probably can't hit me. probably. I might actually want to like keep moving up to draw out the second Overwatch. It's not a bad plan. But the other option I have is just to like use a rocket. Ah, scatter is so big though. I don't want to do that. 33 isn't great. It's not likely to kill him either. I could always risk it with this soldier. One way I can, for instance, help out is to throw a smoke grenade. I can always use the scout again. The way lightning reflexes work, you have 90% chance. That's not how it goes. You apply a 0.9 modifier to their hit chance, and it is modified after all the other modifiers have been taken into account, I believe. So, for instance, this soldier has a base defense of 5. So, if the sectoid has a 65 aim, it's minus 20% from the Overwatch and minus 5 from that. So, 40%, 0.9 of that is 4%, or something like that. I'm not sure the exact formula. It's pretty low, though. And, of course, Overwatch can't crit without opportunists. But you also get hit, like, on occasion. That's for the first shot. For any subsequent shots, it applies a 0.7 modifier, so you're much more likely to be hit. Just something to keep in mind. I don't know, it's rarely bad to like take good shots.
Planted him.
Excellent! That scout's a hero. What can I do about that sectoid? Well, I'm a little worried about moving out and aggroing another group. That would be a disaster. Same time, you gotta be very careful here. I think the best course of action is actually just to sort of pause my units until the scout becomes active again. Then I draw out the Overwatch shot in the meantime.
Headed there now.
Position my soldiers.
I've got my eyes on. Ready to rock.
Even though this wastes a turn, it is sort of acceptable because I at least have that node and this node I can get to. I'm going to move you up and steady you in case I need to blow that cover for sure. Because I can't wait.
I'm on it.
Basically, when I move the scout and I aggro another group, I'm blowing the cover 100%. If I don't aggro another group, I'll feel better. I mean, that thing's gonna die this turn, so I'm just moving my scout here.
I'm on the move. I'm taking fire. Look sharp.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's the thin man, right? Just the one. Okay. I can deal with that. Do I have sight? No. Well, one thin man I can handle. Ah, damn. Well, I can't move here. Better blow this cover.
Launching.
Because I just can't wait. Well, there are two over here that I can use. That'll be perfect. I might not actually use the sniper. I might have to reposition the sniper. Yeah.
Heading to that location.
Need to start moving my units forward. Stuff like that can happen.
Adjusting sights.
It's actually a pretty good plan, but I might get a poison, which would be really bad. I can move here. This position's unflankable by the Thin Man. I can move here. That's really good. Although I will need smoke coverage, which I don't have. Damn. Yeah, well, this place is the same. This seems like the best position for the infantry. I really want to position my sniper to be able to deal with him. Deal with the Thin Man, though. Thin Men, as we know, are scary accurate. I'm going to make this a sure thing. I mean, it is, I think, possible to throw 1 damage even at Explosion Center, but then again, maybe not. It's as sure as possible. Thin Man is likely to move behind that high cover, but it can't possibly spot me if I move here.
Gen 4.
Because the Thin Man is likely to move behind that high cover.
Moving to
Here should be
position.
the trick.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
I could actually like hide outside of line of sight. That might be the best move. If I could lure the Thin Man in, blast him with the sawed-off shotgun. That's a good position for him to be. And so you can see how covering fire works. I'm basically not going to hit, except I somehow managed to miraculously hit it. I don't know how that happened. Because he gets the bonus from the high cover, plus the minus 20% aim. But that's perfect. Now he dies to a grenade.
They're backing up.
Commander, we're
Advance.
detecting an energy buildup in the area. That bomb is going to reach full power any
Yeah,
minute now.
that's without assault, by the way, you can't
That's
run and gun
affirmative.
these, which means you basically always have to have a soldier in position.
Good job, Strike One. That should buy us a few minutes.
Yeah, I can hit him, right? No? Oh, there we go. Well, I think it's guaranteed to do at least 1 damage, so... But, before we do that... Let's see if I can't reposition any other soldiers. This soldier has no more rockets. You might as well go this way to try to activate that. Let me think. There's 1, 2... Well, obviously you're going to be able to reach that, but there's one more over there, which I might not be able to reach. Ugh. It's rough. I could use this soldier. Yeah, that makes the most sense. So, to make this go smoothly, maybe grenade the Thin Man. That should do the trick.
Going out.
This might aggro another group, but I have little choice.
Good
Okay,
to
it's
go.
time to reload. Take a
Moving.
look here. Might aggro another group, but it doesn't look like it. I think I could just overwatch here if I move. Yeah.
Overwatch.
And I need to rush you up. Probably going to be
Location
focusing on
confirmed.
this side. That's where most of my soldiers are. I mean, guys sort of odd man out. I'm going to move my Rocketeer up. I would prefer to use him since he's used both rockets up, but
Affirmative.
we'll see. It may not be possible because I might aggro a
Locked and
group or something
loaded.
like that. We'll see. We'll see.
Commander, we're detecting an energy buildup in the area.
Right.
That bomb is going to reach full power any minute now.
Roger that.
So we can
Excellent.
get
That's
access
another
to
one
another
down.
power node. Very good. Right. The There's one more group of enemies, and they are sectoids, for sure. There's also one over there. Well, I like to move my infantry forward.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Might as well just
Double
move you here
time.
now.
Roger, Dodger.
Not sure what to do with the sniper yet. Not sure what to do with that soldier yet. You know what?
On the move.
I think I will come in this direction.
It's killing
Perfect.
time.
I have no idea where the last group of sectoids may be. So I'll keep you on Overwatch here. Or not Overwatch, but Steady
Got
Guard.
it covered.
I picked the right side.
What's making that noise?
Commander, we're detecting an energy buildup in the area. That bomb is going to reach full power any minute now.
I don't trigger anything. That's not a surprise. Last group should be 3
That's zero
sectoids.
energy on that power node, Strike One. I repeat, power node deactivated.
That's really tempting.
That's affirmative.
That's another power node down.
There's no good way to move. Since I have a sniper in great position, I don't mind seeing the sectoids. Okay, well, they're not over there. So I'm gonna move
Yes,
up here.
sir. Confirmed. Closing on target position now.
Alright.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Maybe the sectoids are behind the main building. That would be a problem for my sniper. Ugh.
Stepping off.
I think I'm gonna have to move him down. Because what if I don't have line of sight? I am going to have to group my units up eventually.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Anyway, might as well do it now. Well, I have 3 turns. That's plenty of time. I don't know where the sectoids are.
Got it. Moving.
Think I'll spend this turn positioning. Yeah.
Roger, Dodger. Good copy. Moving on target.
And sectoids are probably behind those tombs. Better stay put in case I do trigger something.
Got it covered.
I feel good.
Shh. You hear that?
Alright.
Power node powered down.
Think I could. Can I spare another turn to get my troops into position? Probably. Because I have access to yet another
On my way.
power node thing. And I can inch my inventory forward
I'm on the
just a
move.
bit. So we can now move there. Scout. I will position here.
Headed there now.
Oh, this might actually trigger the aliens. We'll see, we'll see.
Heading to that location.
Looks like you found the bomb.
Not
Get
so-
over there and deactivate it.
Okay, that's good. I'm pretty
We
sure they're
have a
hiding
new
behind
objective.
those tombs somewhere.
Yes, sir.
But that's alright.
Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Reloaded. Roger that. Scanning.
Alright, I only have 2 of these nodes left, so I have to make my move now.
Affirmative. Got something over here.
Ah, that's where they're hiding. Okay. I do have a shot, and it's on a sectoid with low cover. Very good.
He's down.
The sniper made an excellent shot. Isn't that the sniper with like 12 kills? I think this is a sniper with like 12 kills because I used him on a certain mission to like flank aliens from Overwatch from a squad site rather range over and over again. There was just nothing the aliens could do about it.
Lights out on that power node.
Well, I know that's the last pod, so ugh, all these positions aren't the best, but
Heading there now. Affirmative. Moving out. Hauling ass.
Let me think. Sectoid's hiding over there. If I move here, or here, I doubt they can flank me, but just to be
Roger,
safe,
Dodger.
I'll move there. Oh, this would be great if I could throw some grenades, but I can't. I want to tip the sectoids forward, so I am going to hunker. Perfect. No such luck with that shot. We can't expect these soldiers to be lucky all the time. It's pretty good. It's less good. This will absorb 2 shots, but what I would really like to do is aim a flashbang. If I move here, I'm pretty sure I can flashbang the remaining 2 sectoids. And I'm pretty sure they can't overwatch me because they don't have line of sight through that building.
I'm on it, Commander.
After they're flashbanged, they're completely helpless. It cancels overwatch, cancels suppression, they have huge aim, minus 50 aim, and huge mobility penalty. They're basically completely harmless now. And do whatever I want to them.
Headed there now.
I'm just gonna keep shooting them. First, wanting low cover.
Damn it. Missed the target.
Keep moving soldiers around the flank.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I can throw a grenade
Well
there.
done. Node is deactivated.
Might as well. I have so many more grenades.
Frag out.
These 2 sectoids could hide. I actually have a decent chance of killing it. Oh, I managed to crit him. It's unexpected.
Position confirmed.
Not too much the sectoid can do. Hunkering down is not going to save him, of course, because I'm just gonna... I don't need to use the sawed-off shotgun.
I'm rolling.
If he survives this, no problem. I have a second flanker I can move out.
I'm on the move.
There's only 9% though. If that had failed, I would almost certainly have to use a grenade. This soldier had a grenade, yeah, I'd be fine. Okay, at this point, just gonna reload the weapons and prepare for the final wave.
Roger that. Ready to engage. I'm rolling. On Overwatch. On it. Ready to rock. Back in.
Commander, we're detecting an energy
Alright.
buildup in the area. That bomb is going to reach full power any minute now.
It's usually
Well done.
2 drops in the
Now you
back and
just
1
need to
drop in the
eliminate
front.
any remaining hostiles.
So, make this
Strike
go
one.
easier.
You've got a wave of X-rays closing on your
Sometimes
location.
drop up there
Eyes
too,
up.
so
Objectives updated.
put you here.
Got it covered.
Got it covered.
On Overwatch. Roger. I've got my eyes on that. Scanning.
Yep, there's one up there. It's easy prey for the sniper, or maybe the Overwatch. But just take him out. Oh,
Damn it. Mark the target.
Damn
Okay.
it. Enemy is still alive.
let's see. Actually, I'm gonna shoot you because you're really close to the scout. You live. That's kind of shocking.
No, that is not good.
Where's my other soldier? 38%. That's not good at all.
Ah, damn it.
Well, this is not good. I thought I would be able to move here and sawed-off shotgun that. Then, man, that's a huge problem, actually, that I can't do that. Because I don't have any flashbangs or suppression. I don't think I positioned my soldiers as well as I could. That's a problem. This soldier has covering fire, okay. So, can't move here because the range bonus from Overwatch will make it impossible for him. Well, not impossible. Even with lightning reflexes, there's a really good chance of hitting. I'm out of, like, weapons. Okay.
Throwing grenade.
Boy. This is where the assault would shine. I just used the soldier to draw out the Overwatch and then kill it with assault, but with no assault, it's kind of a problem. This soldier can potentially be flanked if the man moves over there.
I'm ready.
Well, regardless of whether I Overwatch or not, that thin man's gonna run because he's flanked. But I really don't want to lose my promoted soldier, so I will, in case the thin man does run over there,
Got it.
do this. Can't have him running forward. I think an Overwatch is likely to make him run. Oh no. Well, if I don't Overwatch, I think he'll move there. If I do Overwatch, he may or may not. Actually, no. He would have moved there because that position's flanked. I honestly don't know where the thin man's gonna move. If I Overwatch, pretty sure the thin man's not gonna move there. If I Overwatch, what's the advantage of Overwatch versus, say, hunkering? I think the most likely thing the thin man's gonna do is gonna run back here. If I Overwatch, the thin man might dash, which would be really good. Yes, I was right about the direction the thin man's moving. Let's see if this is a dash or just a regular move.
Shot wide.
Because if he dashes, that's really, really good. Looks like that might be a dash, so it works out. Okay. I'm gonna dash myself.
Got it. Moving.
Don't know what his plan
On the
is,
move.
but
Good to go.
better just put all my soldiers on Overwatch.
Roger that. Scanning.
Except
Okay.
for you.
Overwatch with my eye.
Yeah, I thought that was a strong possibility. Okay. My sniper has a perfect shot. Beautiful. But he's not dead yet. Interesting. Well, I could get hit, but drawing out this Overwatch would be really useful. Just trying to decide where to dash to. Probably back here.
Double time.
Chances of him hitting me is like
I'm all right.
3 to 5% or something like that. It's very low. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't die even if I got hit. So, the whole purpose of doing that was to be able
Good
to
to go.
better position my infantry. Oh, I thought that would generate a kill shot.
Moving out.
There's a chance he could spit at this position,
Roger that.
which would be fine.
Scanning. Roger. I've got my eyes on it.
And I finish him off with Overwatch. Works too.
Need a resupply.
Well done, Strike.
So the first council mission went well, is moderately challenging. So let's see what sort of promotions I get out of this. This soldier got promoted to it's almost always for me infantry first, not snipers. 14 kills. It was from that mission I didn't record it, where he shot a ridiculous number of aliens using squad sight when flanking them. So that's good. You want to get corporal for many reasons, but one of which is also that it unlocks. Well, this soldier's aim isn't the best. I'm gonna make you the standard type of infantry. So you're gonna get executioner. Wow, look at the health. 7 health? That's crazy. This engineer has really good moves. Sometimes when my engineer doesn't have good move, I actually prefer to go smoke grenade route. You can get more, I mean, it's really good when you go for smoke grenades, but this soldier has really good moves, so running up and blowing stuff up. The thing is, like, smoke grenade route isn't so bad because grenades do plenty of damage even without sapper. In particular, alien grenades blow up cover really well without sapper, so you don't have to go for sapper for an engineer. Additional smoke grenades, once you get dense smoke, is really good. There's also an issue in this particular beta, which is that repair perk is just not really very good. And if you take sapper, well, you can't really take repair. You definitely can't take dense smoke or smoke and mirrors at rank 4, so you're stuck taking suppression. It's not really bad. Suppression can be effective, but if you're equipping engineer with SMG, you get 1 suppression, that's it. So you almost have to equip them with carbines, but then they don't move so fast, so sapper becomes less attractive. Like, smoke grenade perk, in my opinion, is really good too, but this soldier has such a good move, I'll make you a sapper. And I personally love snapshot. Precision shot is headshot, basically, with some other changes. Like, if you use a certain weapon, like marksman's rifle and strike rifles, it allows an unlimited range, so it's a squad sight. But if you take a sniper rifle, you get permanent squad sight, and with snapshot, you basically convert the sniper rifle into a marksman rifle. So yeah, you lose precision shot, the 30% crit chance and extra damage critical hit is really good too, but tactical flexibility is also really good. I personally just love snapshot, so I'm gonna go with that. You can see this was the infantry I brought who was fatigued, and or is it a she? I think he rode 8-day wounded time, which is not very bad. So that time goes up as the months progress. So this is something you do really in the first 2 months, and you really shouldn't be doing that unless it's actually an emergency later on.
We will be in touch, Commander.
All that money is great. I can almost start my thermal generator, but I need just a tiny bit more money. What can I sell off? Power source is good. You want to keep around 4 flight computers, but these are common enough that selling off 1 or 2 early on won't hurt you. Power source doesn't become useful until much later, so something decent to sell off a couple of early game. And then I am going to build my thermal generator here. And then I'm probably putting the OTS here, actually. This is going to be a power block. This is going to be a lab block down here. Or maybe this is going to be a lab block and I'm just not going to get a 4x4 power block. But I think the 4x4 power block is pretty critical. So
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander.
Research is going really
I've
well.
already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
And the weaponry only 8 days. I could, thanks to the council mission, and I also got like some requests for sectoid corpses, and I'm going to keep getting more to boost my scientist numbers. And then once I launch the 2 satellites over North America, I'll get even more scientists. So it would not shock me to have 20 scientists when April begins, which will really, really boost my research. None of these is Canada or Mexico, unfortunately. So I will need a lot of engineers. This will conclude all the videos for March, because in March you always roll exactly 3 scout UFOs, 4 abduction missions, and 1 council mission, and that's it. Unless a supply transport lands in your starting country, in which case I recommend against attempting to assault that transport, because you will not win without safes coming hard. The command pod is a 20 HP outsider plus 4 other outsiders. Yeah, you can't beat that with like specialists. It's even if you're a super skilled player, the fact that they can one-shot you and they regen, and that there are somewhere like 30 other aliens on that ship, make it pretty much impossible to beat. with consistency. You need extraordinarily good luck to do it. I recommend against doing that. Anyway, thank you for watching March.